When a woman has a cesarean section or C-section, doctors make incisions on her abdomen and uterus so that she can give birth to her baby. Some of the cesarean sections are planned. However, the need for the procedure only becomes clear after the start of labor when abnormal conditions make a vaginal delivery too risky for the mother or her child. Dystocia, placenta previa, and fetal distress are some of the most common reasons for a cesarean section. Dystocia or a long, slow labor can happen if the baby's head doesn't fit through the birth canal, or if its body is in an unfavorable position, like if its buttocks are near the birth canal, which is called the breech birth position. People who have placenta previa have a low-lying placenta that partially or completely blocks the cervical opening. Fetal distress happens when the health of the baby is in danger, usually because there is not enough blood flow through the placenta or umbilical cord. Fetal distress can also happen if the placenta separates from the wall of the uterus before the baby is born, or the umbilical cord is squeezed or compressed. Also, if there are multiple births, large tumors on the inside of the uterus, genital herpes, and other infections, or if the mother has uncontrolled diabetes or high blood pressure, she may need a cesarean section. Use of ultrasounds and a fetal heart monitor help your doctor to decide if your baby should be born by cesarean. When a cesarean section is needed, you will be prepared for surgery. An intravenous line will be set up, and a catheter will be put in your bladder to drain out urine. In most cases, a spinal anesthetic is given to make the lower part of your body numb. There are times though when a general anesthetic will be used instead. The procedure starts with a phalansteal incision dividing the skin as well as the subcutaneous fat. The rectus fascia appears and also split. The rectus abdominis muscles can then be cut with a knife, revealing the peritoneum layer below. The peritoneal cavity is carefully accessed, and the incision is extended along with the muscles so that it goes all the way through them. The lower part of the uterus is visible now. The vesical uterine peritoneum is found and cut very quickly to move the bladder away from the lower uterine segment. Blunt dissection goes down below. A retractor called a balfour is put in to protect the bladder from getting hurt. An incision is made on the surface of the uterus. Then, the incision is made even more bluntly until the baby's head can be seen. A doctor gently bends the baby's head and lifts it up to the level of the skin incision while he applies pressure to the fundal area. The anterior shoulder is then delivered, followed by the rest of the shoulder and the rest of the body. After the cord is clamped and cut, the baby is given to the care team. A piece of the cord is taken for analysis, and then the placenta is delivered. 2 layers of sutures are used. To rebuild the uterus. The first layer is sewn back together with a locked, continuous suture. The second layer is repaired in an imbricating fashion. The uterus is put back into the abdomen. The balfour retractor, which is used to protect the bladder, is taken out. The rectus fascia is sewn shut with a long thread. The subcutaneous layer is closed, then the skin is closed. After having a cesarean section, you'll spend 3 to 5 days in the hospital. During this time, you'll be told to breastfeed, nap when the baby sleeps, and get out of bed often, so you can stay healthy. As soon as the surgery is done, most patients can take care of their new babies. However, full recovery may take 6 to 8 weeks. As your scar heals, it will get lighter.